Well, hello, Life Coach Julie Baum here, and welcome to my home. We're out in front of my garden because today we're going to talk about butterflies. So the question is, have you ever experienced or ever gone through the process, the life cycle process of a butterfly? Well, I'm 62 years old and I have never done this before until my daughter had gotten all excited about it. And during COVID, she cultivated butterflies. And so I got excited and curious about it myself and bought myself the starting point, which was a milkweed plant. So here is what milkweed looks like. And they're typically a little fuller than this, but I'm regrowing this because the caterpillars already ate it all. So, but now I'm going to take you to the birthing center. So once the monarch, this is the host plant for the monarch butterfly. So once the monarch butterfly finds this, I would say, puts her eggs on it, lays her eggs. And they're typically on the back side of the leaves, and they will be like white little tiny dots. So you have to really look for them. I need normally to put on my glasses. So now I'm going to take you over here to what I deem the birthing center. So once the milkweed has the eggs on them, we will then transfer it into the birthing center, which is just this little kind of mesh tent. And we've set it on this table, and we put one of the milkweed plants or a couple of the milkweed plants in there. And once the egg becomes a caterpillar, and you can see a number of the caterpillars on the milkweed plants in there. And I forget the length of time, but I've put a full milkweed in here at night, and then the very next morning, depending upon how many caterpillars I have, they have totally stripped the milkweed of all its leaves. They grow big, fat, and sassy. And then once they grow big, fat, and sassy, then what they end up doing is they come up to the top and they hang upside down. It's called a hanging J, because they look like the initial J. And then that hanging J is then going to be there a couple days, and then it's going to spin its chrysalis, and that's what's right next to it. And they're really beautiful. They're like a jade green, and I don't know if you can see the gold. It's almost, the gold thread around it. And then they are in the chrysalis for 7 to 10 days, and they start to get dark, because you're starting to see the black leaves of the monarch butterfly. And you can see that right now we just had 4 butterflies that just happened. You just don't know when they're going to happen. So it's really exciting. And I'm surprised at how excited I got about it all. And then I think even to release them, like let them fly, let them, be here and do what they were meant to be, to do. And I want to share a quote, about it's called the butterfly effect. And it says, "You have been created in order that you might make a difference. You have within you the power to change the world." And that's by Andy Andrews. And remember that, that's what these represent. And take it to your own life and be the one, to make a difference and to have the power to change the world in your own world, which then is a domino effect for the rest of the world. Life Coach Julie Baum, thank you for joining me today. Have a beautiful week.